everybody. Welcome back to Ordinary Adventures.
We've visited Disneyland and Disney California Adventure hundreds of times over the years, but we've never ridden every attraction in one single day. Today, we're going to attempt to complete the 49 open rides, and the park is only open for 14 hours. We're going to be using the new Lightning Lane Premiere Pass to see how much time it saves us and to figure out if it's worth the money. Along the way, we'll also be ranking every ride at the resort. So why don't you come with us on this adventure? Today, our goal is to ride every single ride that's open in Disneyland. There's 55 rides in total. 4 of them are down. So we only have to worry about 51, but we only have 14 hours to do it. The park opens at 8 a.m. and we're already off to a pretty rough start because we got here a little bit late. It's like 8:20.
It's 8:20. Yeah, we live in Los Angeles, so with traffic, sometimes it takes us a little bit longer. But I've been up since 5:30 in the morning. So I'm ready.
Yeah. So our original plan was to go to Peter Pan first, because if you rope drop Peter Pan, you don't have to wait in the 30-minute wait, but it's already at 30-minute wait.
So what are we gonna do? Are we still gonna go to Peter Pan, or are we gonna do something else? So there's already a 40-minute line, which is not optimal. I feel like it's gonna stay at 40 minutes all day. So we're gonna abandon Peter Pan and try to do all the other Fantasyland rides.
So the other dark ride in Fantasyland that usually has a long wait, it's Alice in Wonderland, so we're heading over there right now. So we wasted about 15 minutes in line. Was it a good choice?
If it was only 15 minutes, that's not terrible.
Oh, looking for the white rabbit? Well, hello, brown.
Oh, Mr. Rabbit, wait, please.
He went this way. No, that way.
Wait, don't go, please.
He went this way.
Shall we play croquet?
Rule 42. The queen always wins.
Hot take, this is my favorite Fantasyland ride, I think.
Even over Peter Pan?
I think so. I said hot take.
Honey, today's my birthday too.
So after every ride, we were gonna also rank them. So far, Alice in Wonderland is number 1 on the list. So let's go ahead and add it. Ride number 1, Alice.
So what are we doing next?
I think since we're right next to the teacups and there's no line, we might as well get that out of the way. Isn't there a certain color of teacup that doesn't spin as bad?
Kitra just holds the wheel.
Yeah, it takes a lot of effort to hold this as still as I can. We're having so much fun. Woo!
So Kitra gets motion sick with spinny stuff, so that's why she's holding the wheel.
It's fine. As long as it doesn't go like this on top of the spinning, I'm okay. I do like this ride.
But I'm guessing this is going to be number 2.
Yes. All right, what's next? Are we going to stay in Fantasyland or are we going to bail?
Let's do Matterhorn. So today we purchased the Lightning Lane Premiere Pass. That gets you into all the Lightning Lanes in Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. For today, it's costing us $300 a person. But there's a lot of rides here that don't have Lightning Lane, like the Fantasyland rides.
Yeah, that's why we did those Fantasyland rides.
Yeah, but right now we're doing Matterhorn, and we got to activate our premiere.
Yeah, and the wait time for the Matterhorn right now is only 10 minutes. Usually when we go on this ride, I prefer to be on the right-hand side. But today we didn't really have a choice. They put us on the left-hand side. It's been so long since I've done this side. This side is notoriously a lot more bumpy, a lot more turns. So this should wake us up real quick. All good. Love it.
Oh no, the water. So I'm going to rank the Matterhorn number 1 above Alice in Wonderland and the teacups.
Yeah, I agree. I have a Matterhorn backpack today.
Okay, I'm going to make the executive decision. We're going to head to Toontown because there's a bunch of rides in there. We need to get that done before tonight. We can't come back because there's fireworks and they shut down Toontown. So let's knock that off our list right now. So right now, we're gonna go on the Chip and Dale coaster, which I'm not sure if I've ever been on before.
Let's go do Chip and Dale because it's only a 5-minute wait.
Look at the numbers are acorns. How cute is that?
Is this my new favorite ride? Is this gonna be #1 on the whole list?
After a few last-minute modifications,
Okay, that was a lot of fun. Where should we rank this? I mean, I don't know. Matterhorn or this? Which one's better?
I think Matterhorn's better. This
So-
has better theming, but Matterhorn's the better ride.
By the way, we love meeting people in the parks, but today we're on a time crunch and we keep on running into Ordinary Adventures. We just ran into one of our longtime Patreons, Serenity.
It was so nice to meet her, but I feel bad because we're like in such a rush. Like I'm like sweating. And yeah, so if you see us today, like, and you think like, wow, why are they running around so fast? That's why.
It's just funny because normally we like love meeting people. And I mean, we love meeting people today, but like today, the
We're
people.
on a mission.
Yeah.
It's already 9:33. We're on a mission.
Okay, next up, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Yes.
Hi, Goofy! Well, beautiful day for a picnic.
I must have hit that track switch.
Goofy, wait! We'll be right down.
Oh boy!
We made it.
Nothing can stop us now.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, excellent. You're all working so beautifully together.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is one of my favorite rides. So the big question is it better than Matterhorn?
Personally, I think yes.
I think yes.
So it's gonna go in the #1 spot?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. I'm gonna be honest, guys, it's not looking good. The park's been open for 2 hours now. We've only hit 5 rides. Roger Rabbit is closed.
Yeah, things aren't looking good.
Yeah, I think we gotta hit like 3.5 rides an hour to be able to complete the challenge.
What are we gonna be able to eat or go to the bathroom?
When we're on like Mark Twain or something. So right now, all the rides in Fantasyland have long waits, so we're gonna head to Galaxy's Edge and go on some Lightning Lane rides, which we can get on pretty fast with.
Chewbacca, my fine furry friend! Yes, as we agree, you let us use the ship, we'll get you the supplies you need. It's a win-win!
I've said it once before and I'll say it again. Getting to walk around the Millennium Falcon is one of the coolest parts of this ride. It's not even the ride. One thing you want to look out for around the Millennium Falcon is they have some porg nests. They got like onto the ship in Octu and it's almost impossible to get rid of them.
Pilot on the left, move your stick to fly right and left. I was about to say that. Pilot on the right, pull back on the stick to fly and push forward to fly down. Weapons are online.
Oh my god.
Yes, you got one. Line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Others, shoot the train. Engineers, reel us closer. The cargo is breaking. Keep shooting.
This thing has seen better days. Better fix all that before the Wookiee season.
No offense, but you like need to learn how to pilot better.
You need to learn how to pilot better.
So this is our 6th ride. I like this ride. I think it's really fun when you get to be the pilot.
I think it's better than people think it is, and you get to go on the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, so that's definitely a bonus. But where does it go on this list? I think personally, my preference is it goes below Alice. Or do you think it should go above?
You
Keep
know
in mind,
what?
this is a long list.
Yeah.
So do we really want Alice up that high? Do we want, what do you think?
Alice is a great dark ride. Okay,
Yeah.
let's put it below Alice.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a hard cut to make.
Is he bigger than you thought he'd be? He gets that a lot. Droids are, they look huggable, but shoulder pads are his favorite.
So we're 2.5 hours into this challenge. And right now we're gonna go on Rise of the Resistance. We're finally gonna be making some progress using the Lightning Lane. So we're gonna skip a 15-minute line. And that's nice. Although this ride is like a 15-20 minute experience with the pre-show, so that's going to put us back some as well.
Incoming transmission from Ray. BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Bakara base secret.
Roger, this is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits.
Appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
We got company! First Order TIE fighters! We're up! We're up!
I have a bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling about this. So the line is just stopped on the inside. Normally I wouldn't care, but it's stressing me out because we have so many rides that we need to get to. I feel like this counts. This has got to count. It's halfway, right? So that's actually the first time that I've ever been on that ride and been evacuated.
They did give us fast passes to come back later on today, and it was funny, the First Order people on the ship were like, don't worry, we'll catch you later on today.
Yeah, they're like, we'll capture you later. You're fine. Come back later. We're like, okay.
But we are really not doing well. With Roger Rabbit and this, we're going to have to come back 2 places in the back of the park.
I know. All right, well, there's nothing we could do besides keep going and being positive. So let's go do
Winnie the Pooh?
Winnie the Pooh and then Tiana's. I brought ponchos. Hopefully that doesn't break down.
Look, Mama, look! I'm a kite! Hang on tightly, Roo! Please!
We'll save you, Piglet! There's the wind, and now this.
Whee! This is fun!
Goodness gracious!
Beware, have phalanx and wounds. If time is what you covet, you'll find it. They love it because they guzzle up the thing you guys.
So the Winnie the Pooh ride here is cute, but it's nothing compared to the one in Tokyo.
I know, I think out of all the Winnie the Pooh rides in the world, this is probably the worst. But that being said, on our list of rides at Disneyland, do we think it goes...
Is it better than Teacups or worse than Teacups? I think it's better than the Teacups, but not as good as Smuggler's Run. We'd like to thank Manta Sleep for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I don't know about you, but I'm good at sleeping. That is until there's any light or noise to wake me up way too early in the morning. That's a problem that sent me on a search for a sleep mask. I read a bunch of reviews and everyone was praising the Manta Sleep Mask Pro. It's an amazing sleep mask offering 100% blackout for deeper sleep. There's these C-shape eye cups that are good if you're like me and you sleep on your side. There's zero pressure on your eyelids. The material is so well ventilated and breathable. I have 2 of these. I have one for our travel bag and one for at home. Actually, some nights I like to fall asleep listening to a podcast, and for that I use the Manta Sleep Mask Sound, which is a bit thicker, but it has built-in Bluetooth speakers. Kentra uses the Manta Silk Mask. It has a more luxurious, silky feel to it. Manta Sleep is giving our viewers an exclusive discount code worth 10% off at checkout. Just click on the link in the description below and use code ORDINARY for 10% off your order. Thanks to Manta Sleep, and now back to our adventure.
Next up, we're gonna go on Tiana's Bayou adventure. We've never actually been on the one at Disneyland yet. We've been at the one at Disney World. I'm a tad bit nervous because this ride is notorious for getting you soaking wet. So let's go get it over with.
And it looks like we're skipping a 45-minute line by doing the Lightning Lane here, so we're saving some time that way.
Welcome, y'all. Let's meet up with Lewis and find some musicians for our party.
Hello? Anyone down here who can blow a horn and jam? Hello?
At least it's warm.
You can play our cookies.
We'll ask them to join the band for sure.
You've got just what we need.
But let's explore a bit more.
What's wrong?
Been there, done that. But you found the sound I was craving.
enjoying getting tiny. Now let's get you back to your big, old, beautiful self. You'll get there in no time. Guaranteed.
Oh my god, that was so bad. On the inside part, it got this half of my body, and then on the big drop, it got this half of my body. Luckily, it's only the bottom part, but it's like my shoes. Now I gotta be walking around in wet shoes.
Hitcher's complaining over here, and look at how wet I am. Like, look at this. It goes all the way into my...
I brought you a poncho. It's not my fault you didn't want to wear it.
Like you, I'm not a cheater.
It's not cheating.
It is cheating.
I love this ride. I think it is so cute. Splash was my favorite ride, and I think this still might be one of my favorite rides with the remodel. So I think it goes at number 1.
Number 1?
Well, right now we have Runaway Railway and then the Matterhorn. Do you think it goes between those, or do you think it goes above?
Oh, that's interesting.
So, I mean, if we got to do Rise, that would be number 1. But we haven't technically done Rise yet.
So you're saying this is better than Runaway Railway?
Yes.
So next up, we were gonna go on the canoes, but it looks like they're actually closed today. So I guess we're removing that from our list, and we have 50 rides to complete today. It's 11:40, and we've only done 8, so we're not doing too well. Can we do it? Let us know in the comments below. Don't skip to the end. I want you to tell us, do you think we're gonna be able to accomplish this?
So we're stupid, and we haven't even eaten today. We didn't even eat breakfast because we got up so early and left our house in a rush. But we finally got ourselves something to drink. I got myself an unsweetened iced tea. Got Peter a Coke Zero. That'll do for now. Maybe we could grab some popcorn or something at some point.
I will say, I think our version of Tiana's here at Disneyland is better than the one at Walt Disney World because there's like less empty space. It feels like more filled out.
I forgot how cute like all the little bears and frogs and stuff were. They're so fun. It's such just a calming, I mean, besides the part where you like go down a big drop and you get wet, but it's such a like calming, fun ride.
Next up, we're going to the Haunted Mansion.
Oh, you hear that?
Yeah.
Listen. That's fun.
And with our Lightning Lane, we're skipping the 40-minute standby, which is cool. And last time we came here, the ride was different. They've actually changed the ride, so we're excited to check that out. Haunted Mansion is one of my favorite rides of all time, not just at Disneyland, but in general.
It's a good one.
And they've plussed it up with that new ride.
It's been so long since we've gone on the original ride. I feel like we just keep hitting it during the holidays. Yeah. So I forgot how amazing that ride is. I think that has to go at the number 1 spot, right? What do we think?
Tiana.
Above Tiana, Railway, Matterhorn.
Haunted Mansion is going number 1.
I mean, people would yell at us if we didn't put it in.
It's a classic. So we've decided to backtrack and go back to Galaxy's Edge to ride Rise of the Resistance. It's a 45-minute wait. Of course, we have our Lightning Lane, so we got from when the ride went down. The ride is at the back of the park, so if we had left it, it would have been a pain to get back there.
Thank you for joining the cause.
Stand clear. Deck doors opening now.
I feel like I'm experiencing deja vu.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields. I have a bad feeling about this.
I hope it didn't break down again.
I know, we just got into like the hangar bay and the line is super long, so.
Since we're stuck in this room, I'm gonna show you a detail that most people, 99.9% of people who ride this ride never see. There's a ride vehicle over here, and the cool thing is, if you look at the ride vehicle, and you look at the instructions there, this is the only ride vehicle that has the instructions in Airbrush. It looks like we're moving. That's a good sign.
A few moments later.
It broke down again.
It broke down again?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You're just gonna recapture us again?
I think I know the reason why. Terrible.
What did we do?
I don't know. I've seen you two snooping around before.
I just want to see my boy Kylo. I mean, I heard he was in here somewhere.
Feeling kind of defeated by this challenge, but also like frustrated that like we tried to ride that twice. And imagine if you weren't a magic key holder, you know, you were just a once in a lifetime trip to Disneyland and you tried to get on that ride twice. I don't know.
I know. It's a bummer.
I mean, luckily, like, we live here and we have passes, so it's not like something to like really like complain about, but it kind of sucks for our challenge, I will say.
I know, it's funny, like, in both of our minds, I think we didn't anticipate anything going wrong. I mean, we thought, like, it would take us a long time. We probably wouldn't finish all of them. But I don't think we anticipated, like, the rides continuously breaking.
No.
But, okay, so I guess let's go on Pirates?
Sure.
Okay.
Run up your white flag, you scurvy scum, and bring it up, Jack Sparrow, or I'll be sending you to Davy Jones.
Barbossa! We're going to sink your ship! Or do you fancy a swim with Davy Jones?
Don't tell him, Carlos. Don't be cheeking.
Belay there, you bilge rat!
Oh, quit your clucking. The gentlemen want the rum. Don't you, boys?
What I wouldn't give to see the look on Captain Jack Sparrow's face when he hears tell 'tis only me what's got the goods.
Now, dear nice little pussycat.
We're diamonds and dashes, really bad.
It's us what needs your ruddy out, not them blasted lubbers.
Hello, what's the love, my mummies and dads? We got big arms,
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
All right, so that was our 10th ride. It is now 1:13 p.m. Where should we place that? My opinion, I think it should go number 2 right below Haunted Mansion.
That's tough because Haunted Mansion and Pirates of the Caribbean are 2 of my favorite rides here. Yeah, I think Haunted Mansion might be a little bit better than Pirates. Even though Pirates has so many animatronics.
Do you think Pirates should go in front?
Now let's put Haunted Mansion above Pirates. Okay. So while we were in line for Pirates, Kitra Mobile ordered us some food from the Golden Horseshoe, and we picked it up with the plan of eating it on the Mark Twain while we were riding it, because apparently you are allowed to eat food on the Mark Twain, but we timed it wrong, so there's no Mark Twain.
But it turns out if you mobile order from there, they pack it up in like little to-go containers, so it would have been perfect. But unfortunately, the Mark Twain is no longer here because it took so long to get our mobile order.
So basically nothing's going right for us today. What did we get?
Well, I'm starting to get hangry, so we need to eat.
Yeah, we got some onion rings.
Onion rings, and then we got like a hot honey tender sandwich on a Hawaiian bun with coleslaw and pickles and like ranch. Sounded right up our alley.
Looks like a mess.
I know. Good thing we didn't eat this on the Mark Twain. It would have just like gotten everywhere.
And then she's like, oh.
Since we're here, we're gonna hop on Big Thunder Mountain, which has a 30-minute standby, but of course we got our Lightning Lane, so we just gotta wait like 5 minutes.
I love this ride.
Okay, this one's a hard one.
Yeah, because I really love this ride. It's one of my favorites at the park. Out of all the rides that we've done today, this is number 11. I'm not sure where it should go because there's a lot of good ones in front of it.
Is it better than Matterhorn?
Personally, I enjoy it better than Matterhorn because it doesn't hurt my body as much, but I love the theming on Matterhorn.
Yeah.
But this also has the goat, it has the dynamite, it has great theming as well. Okay, let's put it right above Matterhorn, but under Railway.
So next up, we're gonna head to Adventureland and go on Jungle Cruise. This one does not have Lightning Lane. Some people might be wondering what's the difference between a VIP tour and the Lightning Lane Premiere. And that is on some rides like Jungle Cruise, your VIP tour guide will skip you to the front of the line, whereas we have to wait the 20 minutes or so.
As we pass through this tropical rainforest, where it's been known to rain 482 days out of the year, this leads us to our first destination. Should that be a lesson? Spend too much time in the shower, the eighth wonder of the world, the rarest sight in the jungle. If you know it, say it with me. I give you the backside of water.
Any ride with a lot of animatronics is one of my favorite rides. So of course I love Jungle Cruise. There's a lot of like cute critters and animals.
Yeah, this one's a classic. This one's been here since the park opened.
So where does it go on our list?
I do like this ride, but it's not one of my favorite rides.
Better than Alice in Wonderland, but maybe not as good as Matterhorn?
Okay.
So we're right next door. We may as well head to the Indiana Jones Adventure Ride. This ride has a 60-minute standby wait, but of course we got Lightning Lane, so we skip to the front of the line.
And watch! There's big steps up there.
Don't tell me that wasn't big fun.
I love the Indiana Jones Adventure. It's like everything you want from a Disney ride. It's thrill, it's storytelling, it's animatronics, it's spectacle.
It's got an awesome queue, even though we skipped most of it.
I will say, it's been a long time since I've sat in the back row.
It shakes you around.
It rattles you pretty good.
I was wondering if it was just because I'm like kind of tired because of this challenge, but like it made me a little like uneasy.
Okay, so the question is, where does it go on our ride list? Maybe number one?
I think it goes number one. I was gonna pitch you number one and hope that you agreed with me. As of all the rides we've done so far, I think it's number one.
Okay, let's do number one.
Okay, we still have all of Tomorrowland, we still have all of Fantasyland pretty much, but I think we should head over to DCA.
That closes before Disneyland. So.
Yeah, we have 6 hours left at DCA and then 7 hours of Disneyland. So let's go over to DCA. Ever since they've added a Lightning Lane to this ride, the wait time for the normal standby has been insanely long. Like right now it's 45 minutes. I remember back when me and Peter first started dating, we could just walk on this ride. It was like a 5-minute wait.
It was our first ride ever on our first date.
Why? Because it had a 5-minute wait.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Schmoozy Pooh!
Oh, googly bear!
Made me dance like a chicken.
Oh, Pooh, we gotta get you home.
There's a kid here! A human kid!
Michael Wazowski! And on my birthday!
Celia, try to understand.
Come on, this way.
Number one. Spread out and lock it down.
I hate working nights. Yeah, nothing exciting ever happens.
I got both doors set up on the scale floor.
Ooh, done have to.
Race you to the scare floor.
Matthew, come in there. I'm watching you. Always watching.
So that was ride number 14.
Yeah. It holds a very special place in my heart because it's our first ride from our first date.
You guys need to keep in mind, this is our list. It's not like everybody's list, so you might disagree with some of the, our choices.
I don't even know where it's supposed to go here.
Yeah.
I mean, is it better than Alice in Wonderland?
Is it better than Smuggler's Run?
I mean, this used to be Superstar Limo. It was a ride that was so bad that it barely lasted, I think it didn't last a year.
So you think it goes up below Smuggler's Run
but
and
above Pooh. Yeah. So, Monsters Inc. is a little bit above Pooh.
Okay. Yep. Next up, we're going on Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout.
My friends, you're one step closer to your exciting encounter with the Guardians of the Galaxy. You are now standing in my private office.
I know, right? Carefully scrutinize each and every piece that comes to me from different parts of the galaxy.
I've never seen that before where Rocket doesn't actually come out. I've never seen the B mode of this attraction before. My hands don't scan.
Here we go. Now show me those hands, people!
So where do you want to rank that one?
You know what? When they changed it from Tower of Terror to Guardians, I was like upset that they were doing that. And then when I first rode it, I was like, oh, this is better.
It's so much fun.
It's more fun.
Yeah, it really like you go up and down and up and down, and the music.
I mean, I miss the spookiness of the original Tower of Terror, but that is an awesome ride. So yeah, where does it rank on here? Probably...
I would say right under Matterhorn.
Really that low?
You'd want it up higher?
I was going to put it in number 2 or number 3 in that status, yeah. Runaway Railway is better than Guardians of the Galaxy. We're insane.
It has like a fun little song. You got Chubby the bird. It's so colorful.
That has Cosmo the space dog.
Okay, I'll put it at number 5. How about that?
So under Tiana's, but above Runaway Railway.
I guess. I'm trying to compromise with you. That's as high as I'm going.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Number 5. It's funny because both of those are like re-themes of existing rides that were done well.
Listen, if that ride didn't make me want to barf, I would probably rate it higher. I could admire it, and it is fun. Just, you know, do you want to barf or do you want to like not barf? I don't know.
Okay, what's next? Webslingers?
Yes.
On this one, we're only skipping a 10-minute standby line, so it's just our luck when we finally pay for Lightning Lane. Like, the lines aren't that long.
Yeah. But it's all about the memories that we're making together, am I right?
As long as they don't get into jelly and fluid. This is now a bigger problem.
Don't worry, everyone. I got this. Okay, everybody. Open house is canceled.
Wise idea.
And I could use some help.
I really do quite like that ride, only because I'm always the best.
Like, I don't know why I'm so bad at that ride.
Well, to give you credit, you were trying to film the final scene.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I still smoked everybody in our entire car.
Okay, so where does that place on our list? Is it better than Smuggler's Run? I would say no.
So is it below Monsters or in front? I think under, right?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be so low on our list. I really do like that ride.
I like it too.
Yeah.
So next up, we're going to head next door to Cars Land. We just walked by Mater's, and that was 25 minutes. You know what? I don't think we're going to waste our time on rides that don't have Lightning Lane unless they have a short wait at this point. Yeah. We want to get that total up as high as we possibly can.
I don't want to be waiting 25 minutes for Mater's Junkyard Jamboree. So let's go on Radiator Springs Racers instead.
And the standby line for this is 55 minutes. Feels really good to use the Lightning Lane on this one. You know, this one's going to be a real hard one because I know I said this with Indiana Jones, but this is a ride that ticks off all the Disney buckets. You got an animatronic dark ride, you got a thrill ride, you got different variations that add to rideability. You can ride it at night, daytime, it's different.
I think this is one of the best Disney rides, period. Out of all the places that we've traveled, it still holds up in my opinion. And I'm not even a big like Cars fan. That's how good this ride is.
So where does it place on our list? Right now we have Indy at number 1. Is it above or below Indy? I would actually say I think it's better than Indy. I love Indiana Jones as a property way more than I like Cars. So it pains me to say it, but I think it's a better ride.
Okay. That's gonna take the number 1 spot?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Leave the comments in the comment section.
I feel like the fact that they built all of that, Monument Valley, like tells you how good that ride is. Oh my God, we never used the Lightning Lane over here. Look at how cute. This one right here has Ursula on top of it.
Story began when Ariel fell head over fins in love.
No big deal.
Hey, the songs,
Under the sea, when it's better down where it's wet. The fish on the land make happy.
So I think we both enjoy Little Mermaid. It's a fun dark ride. It usually has a short wait, except now they add a Lightning Lane, so the wait's a little bit longer. So where does it go on our list?
Better than a Chippendale coaster. It's better than Teacups. It's better than Pooh. Is it better than Spider-Man? I think it... Well, yeah, I think it's better than Spider-Man.
Okay,
Is it
but
better
it's not
than-
better than Monsters, Inc., I don't think.
You don't think so?
No, I love Monsters, Inc. You think it's better?
That door room in Monsters, Inc. is pretty cool.
And
But
like
Monsters, Inc.
the
is
part
kind-
where you go through the sushi restaurant and it smells like ginger. There's no smells in here.
Okay. Let's put it there.
Yeah, let me have one for one. So we just put Cars at number 1.
So next up, we went on the Golden Zephyr. It doesn't have Lightning Lane, but it had a walk-on, so that's why we went on it.
Yeah, we don't normally do this one because if it's too windy, this one just like doesn't operate. So it's rarely open.
It is a little kiddie ride, but it is kind of terrifying when you think about it, when you look up at the wires that
Yeah, and
are
it only
holding
has
you up.
like the small seatbelt that buckles you in.
So the question is, where does it rank on our ranking?
That is the question.
I mean, it's definitely bottom tier, right?
Yeah.
So is it better than Chippendale Coaster? Probably not.
Well, I mean-
Chippendale Coaster has Chippendale.
Yeah. Wow, is this going to be on the very bottom?
I think so. But it's still worth riding.
Yeah, okay.
Because of the wait time, it's worth riding.
Yeah. Next up, we're going on Jumpin' Jellyfish.
You used to joke that this is your favorite ride.
I love this ride.
So the question is, where does this go on the list?
I think it's better than the Teacups.
I think some people are going to be mad about
I
that.
don't think it's better than Pooh.
Yeah.
So,
I'll agree.
I mean, or we could put it number 1.
No.
Should we put it number 1?
No. You get nice views, nice vibes from up here.
Yeah. It's a very short ride. It's for little kids. Maybe that's why I like it.
And with that, we have hit 20 rides, which is kind of disappointing. We have, 4.5 hours left? I wonder how many rides we can hit. I don't think we're going to hit all of them. Now the goal is to just maximize. Right now we're going to go on Goofy Sky School that has Lightning Lane.
Hasn't the goal always been to maximize?
Well, the goal was to hit them all.
Yeah.
Now it's probably not going to happen.
Oh no! I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Just trust!
You guys, we're gonna fall
Ah!
off! We're gonna fall off!
Oh
my god!
I feel better in here. Oh my god!
Oh good lord! Oh my god!
Why is that ride so violent?
Oh my god! My body. It's so scary. My throat actually hurts from screaming because I was screaming so much.
How is that ride for kids? And where is that going to place on our list?
I don't know, because I honestly think this ride is great. Whenever we have friends who never come to this park, I always make them do this ride because I swear it is. It's unsuspecting.
It's so surprising. My only complaint is kind of off the shelf, kind of coaster kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean it has Goofy.
Is it better than Chippendale Coaster? I think it is.
Yes.
Is it better than Jellyfish?
Yes.
Teacups?
Yes. Pooh? Yes.
Spider-Man?
I would say yes.
Little Mermaid?
Yes.
Wow. Monsters, Inc? No.
No?
I think it goes there.
We gotta hold ground on Monsters, Inc. because that
Yeah.
ride is special to us. Okay, that's a good spot for it.
The tornado has passed and our concert is ending. Stay seated until your silly symphony swing comes to a complete stop.
Okay, so we just went on Silly Symphony swings. I didn't record on the ride, although I think you might be able to because half the people on there were recording with their phones. I was
Yeah.
just too frightened.
Yeah, that ride is so scary. It's really thrilling, and I feel like it goes on for a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Like it's one of the ones where I'm like, okay, I'm done. But that
The
being
question
said,
is here,
yeah.
is this a good ride? I mean, it's thrilling, but I don't feel like the Disney theme really does much for it.
But I think it's better than Golden Zephyr.
Yeah, but probably not as good as Chippendale Coaster.
Probably not as good as yeah, you're right.
Okay, so we were walking by Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta, and I smelled the pizza, and I was like, I need something to eat. So I got the bulgogi pizza, and Has like a corn cheese spicy sauce on it. What did you get?
I just got pepperoni. I went boring. But this is like scalding hot because it came right out of the oven.
Okay, well, let's eat it as fast as we can and burn our mouths.
It's so funny because it's like something that we would never like
Yeah.
get, but like it just smelled so good because we're so hungry.
It's a 45-minute standby wait, but we got Lightning Lane.
I love Midway Mania, even though I'm clearly not very good at it. But I think it is like a top tier ride. Although I will say it does need refurbishing because the screens are a little dim. It needs a little bit of TLC love and care.
So where do we put it on the list? Above Smuggler's Run?
Yes, that's the perfect spot.
Okay, next up we're going on Jesse's Critter Carousel because there's a 5-minute wait, so why not? So the thing about this ride is all the characters are super cute.
Yeah, I know. I'm like deciding which one I want. I can't decide. This is the one I'm going with. The backward skunk.
I really should have picked this guy, but instead I ended up with this guy. Jesse's Critter Carousel is cute, but it's just a carousel.
But they went above and beyond with all the designs of all the different ones that you could sit on. And there's like original music that plays.
Yeah. So where are you going to talk me into putting this? Is it better than the Golden Zephyr? Yes. Sulley Symphony swings?
I think
yes.
it goes between Pooh and Teacups.
Okay, yeah, I'd do that.
Okay.
Incredicoaster has a 70-minute posted standby time, but guess what?
Guess what? We have a lightning lane.
If we reopen, you can come back. If not, you can use it at another attraction.
Darn, it looks like it just broke down.
She's not mad about this at all.
I guess we better go to Soarin over the world, which is on the other side of the park. I wouldn't want to walk all the way back here. Oh well.
So with that, I think we're gonna ride the last ride that has Lightning Lane in this park, and that's Soarin' over the world. Too bad Grizzly River Rapids is not running right now.
God, I would have been so mad if we had to ride this. There was a 45-minute standby wait, but guess what? We have Lightning Lane. Did you guess that we had Lightning Lane? Because we did.
I think they know. So I know Soarin' debuted here at Disney California Adventure, but it's the closest thing we have to like a Epcot ride. It feels like an Epcot ride.
I just love the like, it's not really, it's not based on an IP. You do go to Disneyland at the end and Tinkerbell shows up, but I just love that it's just like this random thing that doesn't have to do with any Disney movie.
Yeah.
And I love all the different smells. And I feel like every time I go on this ride, there's people who have never been on it and they clap at the end and I could just hear people talking and everyone just loves this ride.
This is the ride that my dad loves. My dad loves Soarin'.
This is a ride that I love.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna have a hard time.
I think this is going pretty high up, but it's a matter of...
Where? Okay, so...
I found a spot for it.
What do you think?
I think it goes right between Guardians and Runaway Railway. Honestly, I'd put it above Guardians, but it's not up to me.
Let's put it between. I agree with
that
the
a
in
good
between.
spot, or
Yeah, I like that. So it's almost 7:30, and we're gonna head back to Disneyland and hopefully ride some rides over there. So the only thing that sucks is by going this way, we are officially giving up on the All Ride Challenge because we didn't go on those 2 Cars Land rides and Incredicoaster. But I think it's smarter to get like more rides done over at Disneyland. So the question is, do we go to Fantasyland or do we go to Tomorrowland? You know what? Let's go to Tomorrowland.
We decided that we're gonna go do all the Lightning Lanes first, so we're gonna go to Star Tours.
Star Tours is a classic. We love Star Wars. It's not as good as the rides in Galaxy's Edge.
But they picked me as the Rebel Spy this time.
Have you seen? No one on this transport could possibly be a spy. Dear.
You?
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever been picked before. Maybe one other time, like a long time ago.
I think I got picked. I don't think you've ever gotten picked.
But I feel like Peter so wanted to be picked, and they picked me instead. So.
Pro tip, don't put your 3D glasses on until they tell you to.
Yeah, keep them off as long as possible, because I think they want to pick someone that doesn't have anything obscuring their face.
So where do we put this in our ranking?
Oh yeah, there you go. Good question. Where do we put this? We both love this ride.
Well, let's start with Smuggler's Run. Is this better
Yes,
or worse than...
yeah, better.
You think it's better?
Yes.
I think it's only better because there's multiple missions, in my mind. I think if Smuggler's Run had as many missions as Star Tours did, I think I would pick Star
I like seeing C-3PO and R2-D2 more than I like seeing Hondo. So where does that land it? Does that land it right above Smuggler's Run or higher up?
As much as I love Star Wars and I love walking through this gift shop, I think Toy Story is a better and more... Actually, is it more rideable? There's like so many combinations you can ride with this.
Okay, let's put it right above Smuggler's Run. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
Something we can agree upon.
Okay.
We have a little less than 2 hours left to go, and we're going on Space Mountain. I understand Space Mountain is an old 70s roller coaster, but the whole idea of doing it in the dark and having these space projections, like it just leaves everything up to your imagination and it makes it so much more exciting than it actually is.
It's just such a classic and such a good soundtrack, at least at Disneyland. I think at Disney World they don't play any music, if I'm not mistaken. But here, like, it just, I don't know, it feels like you're really in space.
Yeah.
You don't know if you're going to hit your head or your arm's going to get chopped off on the ride.
I love the effects, the jump to light speed, the jump from light speed,
It's
where
so,
they take the photo.
Yeah, it's so disorientating.
So the question is, where does it go? So let's compare it to other roller coasters. Is it better than the Matterhorn? I think it might be. Is it better than Big Thunder?
In my opinion, I like Big Thunder better. But I know that's not a popular opinion.
I think I would say it's higher for me than Big Thunder. I would say it's better than Runaway Railway and Soarin. I like Guardians more. What do you think? I know you like Big Thunder more, but...
I'll put it above Runaway, but I'm not putting it above Soarin.
Okay.
You really think it deserves to be that high?
It's a classic. It's Space Mountain. Space Mountain!
We have a few more that have Lightning Lane. We have Autopia, we have Buzz Lightyear, we have Roger Rabbit. So what should we do first?
And Rise of the Resistance.
And Rise of the Resistance. Should we just go do Autopia since we're right here?
Yes.
Okay.
Autopia is a ride that I really hate, but Kitra really loves.
Listen, when I was a kid, this was my favorite ride. So I understand why Disneyland still has it here, because it's really fun if you're a kid. If you're two plus-size adults, it's kind of hard to squeeze in here. But it's still fun.
It's not very futuristic. Also, why are we driving a gas-powered car in Tomorrowland? Everything about this I just don't like. I also dislike that there's like this thing in the middle of the road that basically confines you from doing anything. Like you really have no control over this vehicle at all. You just keep on hitting it.
Trying my best.
Okay, so where on the list does this go? In my mind, it's the last one.
You gotta think if you're a child.
But I'm not a child, and it's my list.
This is better than the Speedway in Magic Kingdom, which sucks. This one, at least you get to go off-roading.
But just because it's better than the worst thing ever doesn't make it
It has
good.
like nostalgia for me. This is like my most vivid memory of Disneyland is going on Autopia.
So where would you put it?
Okay, fine. We can put it at the bottom of the list.
Next up, we're going on Astro Blasters. It doesn't look like we're saving much time with Lightning Lane, but we may as well do it. Yet again, I won, Kitra lost. The only thing that she's good at is Webslingers.
Yeah, I appreciate this ride. Like, I love the neon colors. I love the music.
Yeah, I like that it has practical stuff. It's not just screen.
But after like going on this version of the same ride in Hong Kong and in Shanghai, with like the updated features,
Much better.
It's just so much easier to shoot. This one, like, I never know what I'm shooting at.
The laser is hard to follow for sure.
Yeah, so I never get a good score.
Okay, so where does this rank? This is like one of the original game rides. but I feel like it needs to be updated.
Yeah.
So where would you put it?
Do you think it's better or worse than Spider-Man?
I think it's better because it has more practical elements and because I'm good at it and I'm not good at Spider-Man. What do you think?
I think it's going right under Spider-Man.
I would put it right above Spider-Man.
No. It's going right below Spider-Man.
Fine.
It'd be laughs if it was up to me. Not even joking.
That's not true. We have 55 minutes left.
All right, want to go to Fantasyland?
Let's do it. Fantasyland wait times are so low. They're waiting for us to cross a bunch of them off the list.
Now you're all probably wondering, how are we going to get to Storybook Land? Well, it may be hard to swallow Pooh and through the jaws of Monstro. The very same whale that swallowed Pinocchio and Geppetto. Everybody say, ooh. Ooh. Everybody say, ah. Even Monstro the whale said, ah. And now we're going to ride through his jaws, into his tummy, and all the way to Storybook Land. These are the same golden arches that Prince Sulley and Princess Jasmine rode over, sideways, and under on their magic carpet ride to a whole new world.
We have basically 30 minutes left. How are we going to use those 30 minutes?
It's great to have a celebrity and actors like for me.
This will be your new home.
Hey, this one!
Pinocchio is a classic Disney dark ride. I like that it has some effects like the blue fairy at the end. I like that it has like the whale that kind of scares you. But it is kind of like not very popular.
I know, it never has a line, and I will say, out of all the Fantasyland dark rides, it's probably my least favorite. I could still appreciate it, but it's just not like...
Yeah.
There's a reason why it has no line.
We go on it a lot because it has no line.
Yeah.
But, okay, where does it go on our list? I think, is it better than Pooh?
I don't think it's better than Pooh.
Okay, how about underneath Pooh, but above Jesse's Critter Carousel?
Okay, right below Pooh, right where it belongs.
It's a classic Walt Disney dark ride, but like it was touched up just a few years ago, so it's kind of like Alice in Wonderland, where like it feels newer and better.
Yeah, I love that. Besides Alice, that might be my second favorite. Well,
Peter Pan?
Yeah.
We didn't get to do Peter Pan.
We didn't get to do Peter Pan, so we're not counting it. Would it go under Alice?
Yeah, not as good as Alice. Let's put it below Monsters, Inc. and above Goofy's Sky Story.
That's a good place for it.
And we only have a few minutes left, so lastly, we're gonna go to Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Guilty! Thank you, that is all!
So before we celebrate, let's figure out where is Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. It's one of those two-dimensional dark rides, so I feel like it's not even like animatronics and stuff, but it is.
It's a classic.
It's crazy. You end up in hell.
Yeah, it's so warm in there.
So where are we gonna put that? I think I like it more than Pooh.
Okay, let's put it right above Pooh.
Okay.
Right above Pooh to end the night.
Yeah. I'm really bummed that we actually didn't get on Rise of the Resistance today. It would have made our number one. And I almost want to say we did the ride, half the ride twice. I almost want to count that as 34.
Okay, let's do it.
We'll do it?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it live.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
And there was only 49 rides operating today at Disneyland. We only had 14 hours. So we only missed 15.
Yeah, can you imagine if the park was actually open till midnight? We probably could have.
We could have done them all, I think.
I think we could have.
Now the question is the Lightning Lane premiere worth it? And I did the math, and according to the listed wait times, we saved 12 and a half hours having Lightning Lane premiere.
That's crazy.
So is that worth $300 a person?
Listen, if you only have one day and you want to maximize your time and wreck your body and shovel food into your mouth at a fast pace and barely have enough time to go to the bathroom, then I say it's not a bad deal.
If you're a tourist, it could be worth it as a magic key holder.
Yeah, we come here all the time, so I don't think we'll ever use it again, but it was fun to try.
Maybe tell us below, would you like to see us do this again someday and see if we can actually get all the rides? I think we could do it if we planned it better and we had better luck.
Yeah, and we had like protein bars in my backpack, so we didn't have to, and we wore diapers.
We're not wearing diapers. Okay, anyways, if you want to see the last time we tried to do a challenge here at Disneyland, we'll put the video right over there. I want to say thank you to some of our Patreons. That includes
Lisa, Michael, and Kelly. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next adventure.